Cuphead.
Yes, Mugman.
Once again, we're fucking with the devil. On in!
Yeah!
Hey guys, welcome back to the CharmingAnalysis podcast. I'm Mari.
I'm Jay.
And we're finally gonna be talking about season 3 of Cuphead. Holy shit, there's 3 seasons now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel old.
What do you mean you feel old? This came out in like 2021.
Jay, like...
Or 2022. Early?
This came out in 2020, or like...
2022. That's what it says.
That's this season, honey.
No, season 1, episode 1. How come it says 2022 on there? That's what it's supposed to say. That's the year it comes out. So it came out, like, we already get 3 seasons in 1 year. What the fuck is going on?
That's what I was trying to
Like,
emphasize.
what is going on, dude?
Either they had a bunch of episodes, like, pre-done, or, like...
They probably did, yeah.
They probably had, like, a
season
bunch, and they just had to divide it up.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
Look at
crazy.
this. Like, 12, 13, 11. How many is that? 12, 13, 11.
I have to calculate that.
12, 13. Almost like 40, not 40 episodes. Like 35 episodes.
Yeah, like, I have a feeling they probably made these
Those
episodes
poor
ahead
animators.
They probably made the episodes ahead of time.
Those
and then,
poor fucking
can I finish?
animators.
Jake.
No.
They probably made it ahead of time, and then they decided, hey, let's just post it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just divide it up into 3 seasons.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they did in a sense.
I guess that's what they did.
Because they came out with, like, seasons so fucking quickly.
So a prediction. When do you think season 4 is going to happen?
I don't know. Well, let's talk about this season first before we
Okay.
get to talking about that.
Okay.
So, you basically know the story of what the Cuphead Show is. For those who don't know, it's
It's a
basically...
slice of life show about the Cuphead character and such.
Yeah. And you also get some characters that aren't in the actual series. Like, I mean, the, video games.
Video games. Is this
So, yeah.
based on a video game? So we're mainly talking about season 3. Yes.
Because we watched the other 2 seasons
AKA
already.
the season where the fucking devil can't get an episode
Away
away from
Like-
from anything.
I will say
This is why. Why did they put all of the devil episodes in this one? Though?
Okay, I will say this, though. Before we start, there is going to be spoilers for those who haven't seen this, because this legit just came out, like, a couple days ago.
Yeah.
So, if you're wondering, yes, this came out recently. So, if you haven't seen season 3, my suggestion is just watching it and then coming back to this. Anyway, I do agree with you on that. I feel like they put all the devil episodes into this. Or they, like, when they made the episodes, maybe no one liked the devil, so they decided, hey, let's just put them all in season 3 once they...
What do you mean no one liked the devil? Devil's like the most popular fucking character in the show.
Don't know.
Besides Miss Chalice.
I don't know, okay?
Like, who the fuck is, like, gonna root for Cuphead and Mug... Who the fuck is favorite characters are Cuphead and Mugman? Not mine.
A lot of people's.
Not mine.
Not yours, but, like, everyone else has, like, the favorite
Not
character.
mine. Not mine.
Anyway, what did you think of season 3? Because personally...
I thought it was a lot. I thought it was... I don't know. Maybe because the devil is the main character in this show. In these couple... mostly these episodes. Because I liked it. I liked it a lot more.
Because, like, legit, this was, like, the shortest of the seasons. Like, the first season had 12 episodes. The second season had 13. This had 11.
Yeah.
But, like, legit, the devil was in, like, most of the episodes.
Yeah.
Or they were centered around him. Which I thought was kind of crazy. I will say this, though, before we continue. There is a Christmas special in this. We won't be talking about the Christmas special in this podcast. We're actually going to save talking about the Christmas episode for the Christmas Palooza next month. So, that's why we're skipping that episode entirely, because we're going to do it on its own separate thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I personally thought season 3 was good. Like, I liked where they went with it. I thought the whole thing with, like,
I'll say this, the stories felt a lot more tighter. Maybe because it was just mainly one character.
Yeah, and also, like, they didn't, like, rush it like they did with the second season. I feel like the second season was not very, it was, like, really rushed. While, like, the third one, it felt like a lot more, like,
I don't even remember what happened in the second season, to be honest.
That's how bad the second season was, in our opinion. Like, it was okay. But, like, legit, I find that interesting. That we had the devil literally be in most of the episodes, or at least about him, which I thought was honestly crazy because it's not even his show, yet he was in most of the episodes, which I thought was honestly crazy. So I guess one other thing I want to ask would be, what's something about, like, this season that you feel like they did a whole lot better than the other seasons? Because to me, I'm happy we actually get a Chalice origin story. Fucking finally! I've been wanting an origin story for her.
I love
long.
Chalice. I loved her ever since, like, she first appeared on screen.
Same here. Like, she's, like, the best characters.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, she's one of the best characters in the whole fucking thing.
Whenever she's around, it makes Cuphead and Mugman's character more tolerable.
Honestly,
because
yeah.
I do not really vibe with Cuphead and Mugman as characters.
Like,
I really don't.
Like, by themselves, they're not that good. But when they're, like, all together, like, the three of them are together, it makes the thing a whole lot better. Which I'm also surprised at. You know? Like, personally, I'm just surprised at that. Like, they actually balance each other out, like, pretty well. Like, as characters, which I think is interesting. Can we please stop watching previews, honey?
I'm not distracted by them. So, I guess, like, how do you feel about it? Just mainly focused on the devil. Like,
I feel like that was kind of a cop-out, in my opinion. I feel like they just did it just to kind of distract from the fact that, like, hey, he's like, apparently one of the more popular characters. Let's feature him in most of the season. Even though that's not even his show. You're just jelly because you didn't get any other characters from the game. I'm sad
You're just jelly. You're just maybe jealous. A little bit. You're a little jealous.
I am sad that we didn't get any more of the video game characters this season. I wish we did.
Well, we're gonna get it more next season.
I hope so, because honestly, I would like to see some of the characters from, like, the video games in the series more, because we don't really get to see them that much, and that's, in my opinion, kind of sad.
We're definitely gonna get to see them next season.
Eventually.
Yeah.
They eventually gotta put them in there. At least some of them. Like, the only video game characters besides Chalice, King Dice, and the Devil, and Elder Kettle, because technically he's not from the series, he's actually in the game.
Yeah.
The only characters we've got outside of those guys has pretty much been Baroness von Bonbon, Sally's stage play, which I was not expecting at all.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she was in it. Of all the characters they could have picked, I'm surprised they picked her. And Ribby and Croaks was technically in it, along with the rat guy. Remember the rat guy from the second season?
No.
The little rat with the can that was, like, trying to get exterminated out of the house. I forgot his name, but
no, that was the baby. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, that's not the baby bottle. It's
I don't know what the fuck. I really don't remember anything from that second season.
Okay, like, but for those who know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, those are pretty much the only characters we've gotten from the video games. A lot of them are original characters, which is not a bad thing. I just hope we eventually get to see some of the video game characters come into the game, into the series, because I think that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
And I want to know what they sound like. I want to know how they're going to act and shit. And just, I want to know how they're going to be in the series. Anyway, other than that, that's really my only complaint with, like, season 3. But other than that, the story was tight. I'm happy we actually get an origin story for Chalice. And, fuck, she went through some fucked up shit. Like, this poor girl.
She was an orphan, she died, and then she made a deal with the devil to scam more people, and then she had to repay it. I don't know, it was sick. It did, like, make a good finale. And
really
to make
did.
a good,
they technically
build up for, I think it was 4 episodes of it.
Yeah, they built it up for 4 episodes, but, the last 4 episodes, if they didn't divide them up into, 4 episodes, that literally could have been, an hour and a half, movie.
Yeah.
If you think about it. That they could have done that. They missed the potential for that, in my opinion. They could have made a movie out of it.
They missed the potential.
But I'm happy we got what we got. So another thing I do want to mention really quick is just can we just appreciate the fact that we actually get to see Chalice beat the devil in a fucking dance competition? I think out of all the times I've seen dance competitions in TV shows, this was the one that I actually enjoyed.
Okay, but you know what I'm more happy about? That she's actually part of the main cast now.
Yes. I hated that she was just a minor character for, the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
While in this, she didn't get to be, in most of the episodes, but she was the star of, the last 4.
Yeah.
She earned it.
And she's so cute.
Legit, she's fucking adorable, and I'm happy they have her as a DLC character.
Yes.
Which is nice, because I really do hope that eventually we get, another game, and she's got to be, another playable
Mara,
character.
you gotta wait, 10 more years for that game.
I know, but still. It would be nice. You know it would be nice.
I would be nice, but,
Anyway, so, what's something about Season 3 that you didn't like? Because I know there's a lot...
We honestly got more... I don't know. I feel like we could have gotten a lot more variety.
Yeah, it was just stuck literally the devil
there was one episode where it didn't feature the devil, and
actually a couple.
That was the most fillerest episode in the whole
show.
And
legit, there was one.
I feel like something that was stuck from season 1, and they just put it in here.
Yeah, I feel like there was a bunch of stuff that they could have I think they just piled all the episodes into season 3 because they were trying to get another season out.
Yeah.
Which
I like the devil. I don't dislike the devil. It's just he's not a threat anymore,
Yeah, he's basically just comic relief.
Yeah.
He's the comic relief. If you had to pick someone to be it.
I only felt a threat when he and Chalice were on screen. That's
that was it. And I'm actually surprised about their chemistry. I never expected Chalice to actually make a deal with him. I was not expecting that. I just thought she just happened to be a ghost and, just died. I didn't know she was connected to him. But now that I found out that she's, connected to him in some kind of way, I'm like, damn.
Some heavy shit.
Yeah. And, legit, I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was gonna be his daughter at first. I thought they were gonna be somehow related.
Nah.
But I'm glad they're not, because even though that would have been a good pun, though.
A pun?
The devil's daughter. That's a pun. It's a play on words.
Just the same.
It's a play on words.
Okay, I thought
they did dance with the devil. That was a fucking play on words for the whole last episode.
That was the title of an episode, as well.
No, it wasn't. It was the devil versus Chalice. That was the name of the episode.
That was the other episode. There was literally an episode called Dance with the Devil, the episode before that.
But still, it's a play on words.
Yeah.
And I like that they did a play on words for it.
Oh my goodness.
Stop throwing the remote in the air.
No. I like it when it hits me.
Oh my gosh, Jay. Anyway. So, I guess another question would be, what do you think they're going to focus on from here? Because technically at the end of Season 3, we get to see the Devil's Casino from the game.
They're probably going to introduce, something. Cuphead's going to fuck up. And he's gonna make a deal with the devil again.
In the fucking video game.
Yeah, he's gonna do it again, and then they're just gonna go through the DLC. I think that's what they're going for.
That's what you think they're going for? I personally think they're actually gonna just introduce the video game characters. Well, at least not all of them, but at least, the popular ones.
You just want one in particular, and I highly doubt that they're gonna happen.
How do you know?
Because they're moving on to the DLC. They got all brand new characters.
Jay,
it seems like they're also implementing more stop motion into this as well, so we're probably gonna get the DLC again. More likely.
Well, they implement it more in the backgrounds and stuff.
Or maybe there could be no final season, and maybe it could just end here.
If it fucking, I'm gonna be honest. If
I
it
know
fucking ends
people
here,
are gonna be mad.
people will be mad if it ends there.
I
Because
know when they
even though
introduced
it was a
that.
happy ending, I
Yeah.
will say it was a happy ending. We didn't get a fucking cliffhanger like last time. That pissed me off that we got a cliffhanger like that for the last 2 seasons. We got fucking cliffhangers.
Yeah.
This was actually a nice ending
Yeah.
to this thing. So if we do get another season, which I hope we do, they better not fuck with us. Like, because I'm gonna be mad if they fuck with us. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah.
Then again, the thing is
I'm
popular.
not like, but I'm like, you know, they fuck with us. I'm not gonna be too fucking mad. It's fucking Cuphead, the Cuphead Show. Like, I'm not gonna be mad if they don't introduce my favorite characters.
I would at least like a couple of the
I know
video
you're more attached to the characters than I am.
well, like the video game
even
characters.
though
at
you never
least.
played the fucking game.
But I watch playthroughs of it, and I like the idea of the game. I just don't have the proper stuff to play it, which is
Okay.
fine. Anyway, I guess another question I want to ask is, what do you think was the best episode? Minus the Christmas one, which we did watch, but we're not going to talk about it until the Christmas Palooza.
The
Minus that, what was the best episode?
the best episode. I think Chalice's origin story was probably the best episode.
Honestly, yeah, like, finding out how, like, she came from humble beginnings was, like, the best thing ever. And, like, I feel like you can empathize with her a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I like that she went from...
She was a little babu who was just trying to, like, dance. And then she realized, I can make money and dance.
She
And
realized
then
she could make money
that
off
she-
of...
And then she realized, I can steal money and dance. And, you know.
She basically was going down the wrong path, but in a
And
sense...
then she died.
And then she died. But she learned her lesson.
Yeah, she learned
She
her
at least
lesson.
learned
She
her
made
lesson.
friends, and that's all she cared about.
Yeah, and she
it was
learned her
sweet.
lesson, which is a
It was
good
sweet
thing.
that she didn't, like...
Betray
end up-
them.
Yeah, it was sweet that
Like,
she...
Did you think she was going to betray them?
No.
I didn't think so either, because that's not very likely that she would do that.
Yeah.
Especially with how close she is with them, I highly doubt they're gonna fucking do that.
Yeah, she like ripped up the counter, like get the fuck out.
Like, I was happy that they didn't like make her betray them. Like, that made me happy.
Oh, my poor baby Chalice.
That would have probably made the season a whole lot worse. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
you
honest.
saw her die metaphorically, so that would have been awful.
That too.
That would have been awful. It's already awful to see that.
Like, that was probably the most horrific death I think I've seen in the show.
Okay.
Like,
it
or at
wasn't even
least
a death. It was just a vision.
it was still kind
It
of
was the only time where I actually felt threatened by the devil.
yeah.
You know, doing your fucking job. You know.
Anyway, another thing I do want to ask before we kind of give our rating, because I don't think there's much to talk about with this,
Okay.
unless you have more
Oh,
to talk about.
here's another question.
What?
Not related, I guess, to like the show, but in terms of enjoyment, which one did you enjoy more? Did you enjoy season 3 of Cuphead or part 2 of Inside Job?
Probably this one for the lightheartedness, but at the same time, I like where they went with Inside Job for season 2,
Mm-hmm.
in a sense. Not all of it I was happy with, but if I had to pick which one I was happier about more, probably this.
Okay.
Even though, like...
But you like Cuphead.
I do like Cuphead, and I do like Inside Job. You like it a little bit more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Inside Job's a great series. Like, I'm not dissing it, because I do like it.
You better not diss my baby.
I'm just not as into it as you are. Like, I'm into it, but you're way more into it than me.
Yeah.
So, I do think I was a little bit more thrilled about Cuphead Season 3. I just wasn't expecting us to get a third season this quickly. Like,
I think
not
this
that
is
I'm
the last
complaining.
quick season that they're gonna do.
Like, not that I'm complaining.
I mean, I highly doubt, like, how many episodes would they have, like, in their storage box?
I don't fucking know. Like, they could have, like, a bunch of them.
They could have, but they could have spread it out more. I don't know.
Like, personally for me, and I'm gonna say this, like, am I happy that we have multiple seasons of the show? Yes. Do I feel like they kind of released it a bit too quickly? Yes. I feel like they could have spread it out a little bit, but not to the point, like, where there's hiatuses for multiple, like, months. I feel like they could have, like, done a thing where they did it for, like, a few months, stopped for a couple months, and then did it again. Like, compared to other shows that have had, like, hiatuses, I'm glad that this one got more content out. But I feel like it was personally a little bit too quick of, like, the episodes coming out. Like, from season 1 to season 2, it wasn't that long of a gap. But, like, from last season to this season was, like, a very thin gap. Like, it's like we just got season 2, and now season 3 is out. Like, do you agree or no?
No, I agree. I wish it could have been spread out a lot more.
Yeah, at least a little bit.
That's just how, like, you know, streaming services work. They just want to, like, I guess, get a bunch out as soon as possible.
Which is fine. I just think they could have, like, waited a little bit, at least. At least a tiny bit longer, but whatever. Alright. So, like we mentioned before, we aren't going to talk about season 6 in this.
Well, it's, like...
Because it is a Christmas special.
No, it's a... Okay, so, but... is it the same animation studio as it is for the game? I don't think it is.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm assuming no. Because I think that the series was made, like, completely by computer, minus the stop motion stuff here and there. While I think it's a different studio that made, like, Studio MDHR is what made the games. I don't know if they had any, like, connection to this. I actually want to look that up and see if they did. Because if they did, that would be interesting. Like, that would make me wonder if they're gonna, like, combine, like, the universes or something. Or if they're, like, gonna connect them somehow. Which, judging by the end of the season, that could be a possibility.
Maybe.
If you think about it.
We'll just have to wait and see.
So, yeah. Am I excited for season 4? Yes. Let's just hope it doesn't take 1, too long to come out. Or 2...
Too short.
Too short of a time to come out. And let's hope we get,
if it comes out, like, spring next year, I'm gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, like... I think it's gonna come out probably, like... Well, because we already had a Christmas episode. And, like, a Christmas special. Which I thought was kind of weird.
I think it'll come out, like, maybe late 2023.
I have a feeling... I think mid-2023 is probably when the next one's gonna come out. At least by the way has been going, that's probably what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with, like, you know...
I'm fine with waiting for it.
I'm fine with waiting.
Because it's worth it.
Trust me, I'm fine with waiting for any show. Like, I don't give a shit.
I know.
I don't care.
It's worth it, though. It's worth it waiting.
The only time where I care about it is, like, when you're just, like, doing it because... I don't know.
You're doing it just to make a profit. You're not doing it because you care.
Like, when you clearly don't know how to do your fucking job.
Yeah. Anyway, so like we mentioned before, last time I'm saying this, we are going to review seasons, like, episode 6. We're just not going to be reviewing it in this podcast. We will be talking about it in the Christmas Palooza.
Okay.
Because I didn't see the point of us talking about it when we literally have the Christmas Palooza next month.
Yes.
So, we will talk about it. We're just not going to talk about it right now. So, that's definitely something you guys are going to look forward to next month. Because probably by the time this gets posted, we'll probably be posting the Thanksgiving special and this review and the Inside Job one. So that way, that's pretty much the only content you're getting this month.
Yep.
Because normally...
we're lazy as shit bitches.
No, it's because normally during the November, we kind of try and take it a little easier because we do a lot for Halloween and Christmas. So we kind of take a break in November just to kind of, like, chill out a little bit. So that's pretty much the only content you guys are getting in November. But we are doing the Christmas Palooza and whatever comes out that's interesting to us, I guess, in December. But other than that, it's getting closer to the end of the year. So we'll see what else we can cover. But if you guys have any suggestions for us to, like, cover, please comment below so we can have some ideas. But we will be talking about our plans for next season at the end of this season. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and please keep an eye out for the Christmas Palooza coming out next month.
What's your rating?
Oh, right. Fuck, I forgot. For me, I give season 3 an 8.5. I thought it was really good. Like, I feel like it was a solid season. Same to you? You give it 8.5?
Yeah, same.
Because, like, compared to, like, season 1, I feel like Season 2 is kind of the lower season so far, while this one's kind of like been on the same playing field as the first season. So we'll see where it goes from here. Let's see if it gets better or if it gets worse like Season 2. Because if it gets worse, I'm going to be kind of like, why did you do that? But yeah, that's basically the end of the podcast. Thank you all for watching. And as always, I'm Mari.
I'm Jay.
And we're out.